Today we're looking at the best Magic the Gathering promos. Promo cards, what's your favorite? Because that is completely up to interpretation. I'm going to show you one of my favorites. It's the old classic Wasteland, but in absolute beautiful foil promo. This was a player rewards promo for, you played a lot of Magic the Gathering way back in the day. And they used to reward you with some really nice cards. This was a card from Tempest, which didn't have a foil form, but it's the OG art, but it's foil. I love it. Unfortunately, one of my Wastelands came really crumpled up because they didn't send those cards and top loaders back in the day. So I've got this like gigantic crease. I should have actually had it available to show all of you today. But anyway, I do really appreciate this super old foil card. Promo as well. Okay, Steve Cooper, happy holidays to everybody. But you had what was your card? You had Elish Norn. Okay, the Argent Etchings March of the Machine, number 338. So apparently this is, according to Steve Cooper, only an art on the serialized card, which in my opinion makes it even more rare and much more interesting. I personally didn't like that they put serialized numbers on arts that already existed. Like, what's the collectible? What makes that so collectible? There's like a million other arts without the serialized version, so I actually think it makes the this card that much more special. Of course, the 4-mana 3/5 legendary Praetor. I also had a second side to it. It had the Argent Etchings. Funny enough, no serialized anything on this side. Pretty sick image of Elish Norn over here. Oh, is this the whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to or a permanent you control, if that source's control loses 2 life unless they pay 1? Ooh, nasty stuff. Okay, next up we've got you have to be more specific because there's a lot of mana crypts out there, so you have to give me where it came from. I'm pretty sure there's a few promo mana crypts out there. A lot of promo mana crypts actually. We have Jammin news. The commanders for Lorwyn have been looking. Well, there's leaks all the time. Bryce with Eternal Witness. You have to give me a type. There's like F&M promos. Is there only one promo for Eternal Witness? Maybe. So when you give me a card, you have to also let me know the promo for it. There's a Secret Lair promo. I'm gonna assume there's a Magic Online promo. There's a lot of promos. I'm disqualifying this. I mean, unless we get something specific, I'm not looking at it. All right, we're gonna go with Lil Dead Fly, Lotus Petal, the 30th promo. Don't even know. Is there a 30th anniversary promo to Lotus Petal? This one? No, or is it this? Oh yeah, this is the 30th anniversary. You know, it sort of reminds me of looking at something on TV, and it's got that little bit of staticiness to it. Is this foil? I can't tell by looking. I assume it was. It was like a really dark foil, and it just came off like really strange and weird as they scanned the damn thing. Lotus Petal also being like an incredibly quintessential staple in a lot of formats. Pauper, Commander, Legacy, I think sometimes Vintage as well. Next up, we've got, I'm looking for, you can't, okay, we got Justin with Daryl Dixon, but the booster promo. You got to give me card plus what promo it is. Dar Dixon? I'm just going to look up Dixon. Okay, apparently this card doesn't exist. Never heard of it. Sorry about that. We're already off to a really, really, really bad start. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. This one actually might be, there's only one Chun-Li here, I think. Chun-Li. Countless Kicks, because I believe this is like a Godzilla card for another card. Maybe not. Okay, so this is a 3-mana 3/3 human soldier with multi-kick. Sorry, multi-kicker, which is actually very flavorful for Chun-Li, who likes to kick. When Chun-Li enters the battlefield, exile up to X target instance cards from your graveyard, where X is the number of times Chun-Li was kicked. Put a kick counter on each of them. Lightning Kick. When Chun-Li attacks, copy each exiled card you own with a kick counter on it. You may cast the copies. Next, let's take a look at With redemption, counterspell, MPF. Something counterspell. What is the MPF version? Oh man. This is still not very, very specific to me. Is this MPF? No, this is MOP. I need more specifics. This is not helping me here. These abbreviations, especially for a card like Counterspell, which has had a million printings and a million promo printings, I have no idea which version this is. You gotta be redeemed again, Bryce. Don't worry, third time's the charm. Next we've got, let's look at Christopher B. Elder Brain, CLB number. Okay, hold on. Elder Brain, CLB number 936. This is a... You like the brains, huh, Christopher B? You are big-brained yourself. You know so much knowledge of Magic the Gathering cards. You can cosplay this card. It's a 7-mana 6/6 Horror Menace. When the Elder Brain attacks a player, exile all cards from that player's hand, then they draw that many cards. You may play lands and cast spells from among the exiled cards for as long as they remain exiled. And if you cast a spell this way, you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it. This was like, what was this? A Baldur's Gate promo of some sort? Completely borderless. Old boy likes the Urza Saga Store Championship promo. I like all the Urza's Saga cards, period. So this was the Store Championship one. A little awkward. It's got no text on it. It's basically the cryptic command of our time. At the very least, we know almost exactly what Urza Saga does. Or at least I do. I played against the card enough times, I should know. Chapter 1, it can tap for a one colorless mana. Chapter 2, it gains pay 2, tap, put a construct into play, a 0/0 construct into play, and it gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. And then chapter 3, I think it's just chapter 3, search your library for an artifact card with 1 or 0 generic in the mana cost and put it directly into play. And I believe that's it. I love the textless cards, to be fair. It's becoming more and more awkward to have textless cards in the game because they are getting really complicated. But when it comes to cards that are staples like Urza Saga, and we've seen Urza Saga a million times all over the place. Holy crap, this is $400. This is $400. Oh man, in retrospect, I should have played in some of those store championships. They got to bring these promos back. You know, a lot of people are complaining that Wizards, they're being too stingy on the promos. They make promos of all sorts of stupid crap when they should be making more promos like this Urza Saga to encourage people to come to the local game store. No one's got to fight it out for a promo shock, but for promo Urza Saga, they'll be all over it. Okay, next we got the Player Rewards Damnation. That is a sweet art. I know exactly what you're talking about. A lot of promos of Damnation. I think I might have had a copy of this at one point. It's a 4 mana, destroy all creatures, they can't be regenerated. It is the Black Wrath of God. And again, a nice, beautiful, full art thing. You top deck this thing, you can feel the wrath of your opponent's gonna feel. Next. Do you accept cards from bonus sheets? Absolutely. Yeah, bonus sheets. Anything that is off, out of the usual for a card, we'll accept it. Okay, we have Counterspell Magic Fest promo. Didn't even know there was one. Okay, Counterspell. Okay, I'll look for it. There was a Magic Fest promo? Oh, here we go. Oh, wow! Blue, counter target spell. After I read all these runes, which might take me all day, but by the time I do, your card is going to be completely countered. Congratulations, Bryce. You have redeemed yourself. 100% redemption. Judge promo. Absolutely, judge promos are good. Judge promos are the best promos. They used to, at least. John, Survival of the Fittest is my favorite. The price blew up recently. Yeah, because it's like a reserve list card. So this is one of those rare moments where they reprinted reserve list cards. And I think they should have still been allowed to do that. Like, there was a clause before that you could reprint In promo version, reserve list cards. And they should never have changed that. There was just a problem that they made some, you know, they reprinted Masticore and I think Phyrexian Negator in like mass quantities and some supplementary product. And that's, they like crossed a line that I think they shouldn't have crossed. But if they were still allowed to like do gift judge cards and maybe top 8 promos of reserve list cards, that would have been so sick. We could have like foil Black Lotuses, foil Moxen of the Power 9. I think it would have been really cool. Justin's like, Chad is cooking in this episode. Absolutely. Big Wolfie in our Survival of the Fittest. Pay a green, discard the card, and go get any creature card. Hexenort, Warping Whale. I also think Survival of the Fittest is exploding because of pre-modern. The card has been very, very popular. I didn't even know there was a special guest Warping Whale. Ew, it's an alien. Ugh. I'm not big into like alien stuff or gigantic bugs. You know, if you zoom in on a bug close enough, it's just a big alien. Alien, like bugs and super deep sea creatures are the inspiration for aliens these days. Call us in one generic for an instant that apparently costs it says 50 cents. Where is it? 50 cents over here. In actuality, this card costs $2.50. It's a very versatile card. You can exile target creature with power, toughness 1 or less. You can counter target sorcery spell. Or you can create a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi sign creature token, and it has sack this token, add a colorless, which is not bad. Not bad at all, if I don't say so myself. Jess says, I've been into aliens ever since they were in my room. Barely anyone believes me, but it's true. Have they been probing you, Jess? Are they probing you right? Are they in the room with you right now? Are they in the room? We got Benjamin Berkey with what the hell dragon is this? The Shikujin dragon. There's only one in existence. Oh, they're one of the celebration cards. 9 mana for a 0/0 dragon. Comes into play, put 7 +1/+1 counters on it. And on a triple red, sacrifice 2 +1/+1 counters, put 3 +1/+1 counters on the dragon at end of turn. Place ability as a sorcery. Worthless card. Completely worthless. Except it's priceless. Because there's only, if you're a huge dragon fan, if you need to collect if you're trying to become a dragon master, gotta collect them all, you need to have the dragon part of your collection, which unfortunately I think there's only one in existence. Or there's very, very few. I don't know. I can't remember how many they printed of these celebration cards. Next up, let's take a look at. They broke the spirit of the reserve list with Magic 30. Not real. No one really respects that Magic 30 set. They reprinted promo cards like that in the past, like the proxy cards. It was not the first or second time they did that. That was like more like the third time they did that. Matthew Green was Mayhem Devil. What's up with this? Gotta love the Edge Lords. You mean this one? Is it the Secret Lair promo? There's a few of that. You didn't specify. I'm going to assume there's only 2 of them. And I like this one more than this one. I'm not really a fan of this thing. Gotta love the Edge. I like this. This guy looks cool. This is some sort of... Can't tell if it's an anime villain or more like an anime... mercenary of some sort. 3 mana for a 3/3 devil, and whenever a player sacks a permanent, Mayhem Devil deals 1 damage to any target. I hate this card. Usually picks off all my cards, and then I got nothing. I'm gonna be left with nothing in the end. Okay, John with From the Vault, Mox Diamond. Really? We should have like when they $30 when it was first printed. This was another reason. Whoops, From the Vault. Just out of curiosity, who likes this foiling? I personally hated all the From the Vault foiling. It is just like the cards are like ultra curled. I thought that the foiling was like really tacky, but I totally understand. There are a lot of people, they like that foiling effect. It was just a very, very different style. And for me, it didn't feel authentic because the original foiling had more of a glow to it. And this had more of a, it was like overly shiny, if I could put it in a way. That less glow, more shininess. I don't know what to compare it to, though. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. The Delver is worse. Did they make a From the Vault Delver? From the Vault had hot garbage foiling. Hey, some people like that foiling, you know? Some people like John over here. They're a huge fan. But you know what? Who's laughing? Who's laughing now? John, big time and probably invested in Mox Diamond. Now it's like $1,000. Even that weird. And it's a rare... I want to say it's a very rare situation where a reserve list card is in foil, because there's not many of them. Very few reserve list cards in foil. Basically from Urza's Saga, and then a few very specific cards got reprinted in the foiling. Next up, Kalanteras wants Mana Crypt was only a promo card for a long time. It had other... Okay, Mana Crypt. Yeah, I think you mean the original. Okay, we'll look at the super original. The OG, the first, because they've had many Mana Crypts, so I think you're talking about this one. This was a promo card. It was like a promo card before it became a regular card. It came as part of a comic book, I believe. For 0, you can tap to add 2 colorless mana to your mana pool. You got to flip a coin every turn. You lose the flip, you lose 3 life. But you know what you won't lose? The fact that this is a book promo for forever. Oh, man. I got like one of these regular ones, and now I feel stupid. I got like this one. Now it's crashed to like $37. If I had the opportunity to get the book promo, and I was like, this is probably going to maintain its value more, but I can't stand the picture, really. I'm not a fan. I just wanted like one of the other ones. So anyway, I got the other one, and now I'm paying financially. Where's my Mana Crypt? Oh, I think I put it away. You should mention the cost of the promos as a fun little bonus. Oh, some of them, yeah. This one's $171 a card in a Scryfall, though. Big money, still good money. Some people, if you own OG, you usually get like a premium for owning that stuff. Okay, Bell with Guy's Cradle for the Judge gift cards. Oh my god. Was the only way to get a foil version of the Cradle. Yep. Man, this is $2,700. I'm actually surprised. I'm sure it's worth even more. I think one of my, just as I started the show with Wasteland, I just love foil lands. It's got that sort of colorless, but not quite actually colorless look to it. It feels almost golden to me. Big fan of I'm actually a huge fan of the OG border in foil. I'm not a fan of the OG border not in foil, but I like the OG border super in foil. And I like the new border, but I don't like the new border in foil. The card's like 4K. It's definitely 4K in my currency. Next up, who has not got a card yet? You got a card. Who has no card yet? Oh, we have a super chat. Trent Sims. I rather like pre-release Squall. Seed Mercenary. There's so many Squall cards. Squall, Seed, and you want the... I assume this is the pre-release card. I use him as the commander of my Knight deck. 4 mana for a 3/4. It's got Rough Divide. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike until end of turn. He should have triple strike. The attack plus the sword plus the gun. Because it's a gun sword. You see that trigger? There's a little trigger over here. It shoots things. Dangerous. Dangerous up close. Should be charged for holding 2 weapons. And whenever Squall deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's great value. Steve Cooper says, ordering a whole book for Mana Crypt would be crazy pay to win nowadays. They probably should get back to doing that. Putting like an Urza Saga in a book. That's one way of getting those books into circulation. Less than Through the Breach. Number 487. Really love the movie poster look. The old classic, yes. Instant Arcane, Through the Breach. That creature gains... What does it say? Oh, I thought it said grins. No, it's a creature gains haste. You can put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield and sack that creature at the beginning of the next end step. It is like a movie, except I always lose when this movie starts. Did you have to send for the cards? The cards weren't part of it. It was like back in the day when you had to like buy a bunch of cereal boxes and then take proof of purchase of each one of those cereal boxes and then mail it somewhere and they sent you something back. Next up, let's take a look at Benjamin Berkey wants the world champion. 1996 world. You're a fan of this card, huh? But you don't own it. Did you print this card, Benjamin Berkey? Do you have a promo of this card? 5 mana. Can't be the target spells or effects. World champion has power and toughness, each equal to the life total of target opponent. For 0 mana, discard your hand to search your library for 1996 World Champion. Reveal it to all players. Shuffle your library and put 1996 World Champion on top of it. Use this ability only at the beginning of your upkeep and only if 1996 World Champion is in your library. They should get back to these cards. Who was the 1996 World Champion? I don't even know. I don't think it was John Finkel at the time. They should get back to these. I know they give them a real card. In addition to becoming the World Champion, you should also get like a novelty card. Basically, one of those stupid, you can make your own custom Magic the Gathering card that makes your thing super invincible. Oh, Kalantaras with Nexus of Fate. The promo card that dominates all promo cards. I assume you want the box promo. 7 mana instant, take an extra turn after this one, and if Nexus of Fate would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, just reveal and swipe it back into your deck instead. It took so long for that. Do they okay, is this the first paper version? Or maybe this is also a paper version. It took so long for them to make a paper version of this. This card was out a long time ago, back in 2018. I think it took 5 years to have a non-foil in existence. There should be one for every year. Yeah. One bogus world champion. And we need back pay. They need to go back to 1997, 8, 9, 20, in 2000. We got to make one for every single year that they forgot about up to this point. Well, we can't all be the 1996 winner, Tom Shanfen. Was that who it was at the time? Congratulations to them. Matthew Green, thank you very much for your super chat. As a Metallica fan, Secret Lair Assassin's Trophy. Oh, you're the reason why we have cards we can't read, huh? Is that why? Where is this thing? There we go. You're the reason we have so many cards we can't read. There's a lot of Metallica fans out there. I've seen them. I see their shirts. I can tell who they are. This is an instant destroy. At least this one you can read. Destroy target permanent and opponent controls. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put onto the battlefield, and shuffle their library. This is okay. So why did they have to do things like the One Ring where you just can't read anything? And I think that's in the sort of same world, right? This is in the same vicinity. Yeah, at some point we have to... Oh, the One Ring? The one promo to rule them all. How they have like... Okay, before we get to that, look at this thing. This is an abomination. They should have never done... I mean, it's basically a textless The One Ring, because no one's going to read this. Not properly, anyhow. And it's so jarring to see this in online, in digital form. I just hate it. Everyone hates it. Okay, where's the one of one? There we go. The One of One Ring. Until we go back, I don't know, until we go back to, what's it called? We go back to Middle Earth. The Return to Middle Earth. I guess there could be more rings. They could do like the same thing, but with how many they make for the elves and the dwarves and the humans? So there could be like a one of, I think there was 5 for the elves. 1 of 5. Oh, are we going back to the Hobbit? Is that what we're doing? Gonna be another Golem. Golem's riddles. What? The only thing I remember from The Hobbit was Bilbo asked, "What is in my pocket?" And that's it. What? Bilbo absolutely scammed Golem. Just absolutely scammed him. Like asking what's in his pocket and then not even proving what's in his pocket. At the end, just gave no answer. It's like the biggest, it was probably the biggest scam of science fiction literature of all time. I like how they left the 4 alone, even in the alternate language One Ring. Oh, you mean the number 4? And the numbers? I don't know if they have like a number 4 in Old Elvish or whatever. Halflings, trolls, goblins, more got stiffed on on rep, yeah. Science fiction? Yep, that's right. Okay, next. Let's who has no card yet? Voltland apparently doesn't. The Coming of Galactus. It's not promo, but it has a different look. Which one? Oh, this one, the comic book version. 5 mana for a saga. What is this? The Coming of Galactus. Is this card even out yet? I don't think so. So Chapter 1, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. It's very meh. Chapter 2, and 3, each opponent loses 2 life. That's a lot better. And then Chapter 4, create Galactus, a legendary 16/16 Black Elder alien creature token with flying, trample, and whenever Galactus attacks, destroy target land. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This art and the way it's depicting the saga is fire. This actually should be the standard for all the sagas. So instead of like one image to represent everything, it should be a separate wide image to show off each ability. That's exactly how they should do it. This is what sagas probably should look like. It feels right. It feels more right than any other version of saga. With maybe the exception of like this doesn't really show all of it. This is just one part of, you know, this whole plan over here. So I'm actually a big fan of this templating. Next up, Bell wants proposal. Apparently there are only 9 cards in existence. Wonder who owns them all. I believe this is Richard Garfield. White, sorcery. Allow Richard to propose marriage to Lily. If the proposal is accepted, both players win. Mix the cards in play, both libraries and both graveyards as a shared deck. Wow, it's like creating a player in the game. A new player, anyhow. Christopher B wants a second one. Oversold Cemetery. It's awkward timing. I assume the the Enchanting Tales version. Yeah, I love the Enchanting Tales of Well de Vildrain. I like all the arts to them. 2 mana enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep. If you have 4 or more creatures in your graveyard, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. It's good value. Okay, so there were 3 for the elves, 7 for the dwarves, and 9 for men. See, they can still milk those promos for quite a while now. They can milk all those. So there could be a 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3 for the elves. And the elves probably had the best rings too. The elves are cool. Okay, so Matthew Green says they did that with the serialized soul rings in Lord of the Rings. 300 elves, 900 humans, and 700 dwarves. Oh, there were that many soul rings of each? If I remember correctly, all those soul rings sucked. I really just didn't enjoy the art on any of them. It didn't feel soul ring like. Okay, we're going to take a look at more of your favorite promo cards. Also, the best promo cards. But if you want to know where to find those promos, you got to find them at FusionGamingOnline.com. I've been buying promos from them for over 20 years, and I'll continue to buy even more from them. Not to mention, what's the deal of the week this week? Oh my God, it's Boxing Day sale. Actually, in fact, it's like Boxing Day week. When you are buying from Fusion Gaming Online from December 26th to the 28th, you get 20% store credit kickback. So this is good value for shopping at FusionGamingOnline.com to get more, stretch your money to get more cards. We could always use more cards, especially when you're using coupon code Nikachu. I don't know if it's going to work with this promo, but if it doesn't, well, if you ever miss that promo, there's always there's a promo every day when you're using coupon code Nikachu at checkout to get 5% off all your promo cards and regular cards, by the way. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. Play any deck, any format, anytime you want. Play all the paper formats digitally on Magic Online. When you're renting with Mana Traders, you can support the channel renting using coupon code Nikachu_58V for 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription. And back to our wonderful promos. Whoops. Next up, Benjamin Berkey wants Animate Dead, the 2022 Judge promo. The 2022. Here we go. Oh, wow. I didn't know this existed. It's recent, actually. When did those come out? And you know what? I really like the symbol. I think that symbol, that is an S tier symbol. They got that little owl over there. The owls are smart, and they're judging you. Okay, 2 mana, enchant. Enchant dead creature? Is that canon now? It actually doesn't say that in the Oracle text. It's just enchantment aura. But here it says enchant dead creature. Is the card just ahead of its time? It does say enchant creature card in a graveyard. Any creature in either player's graveyard comes into play on your side with a -1 to its original power. If this enchantment is removed or at end of game, target creature is returned to its owner's graveyard. Target creature may be killed as normal. I can't tell what is the real Oracle text here. What do you actually do on Boxing Day? I am confused as an American. We used to treat it like Black Friday. That at least in Canada, Black Friday is such a big deal in America that Canadians would go across the border to go buy crap from America. So to compete with America, Canada also adopted Black Friday. So now we have Black Friday, which is the real time to get stuff. And then if for any reason you haven't got anything yet, or you didn't get what you want for Christmas, I guess you could go then get some deals on Boxing Day. But Boxing Day used to be our Black Friday. But it's timed so poorly because all the deals happen after Christmas. You want the deals before Christmas. Gotta get those good Christmas gifts before they're well, it's cheap. This is probably purposefully worded like old cards. Well, they didn't word it like that though. The original. What was the original one? Oh, they did. They did word it like that. Any creature in either player... You know, I honestly read that like it was an updated Oracle text because it made so much more sense. It turns out that was like the OG crap text that they would never go back to. Any creature in either player's graveyard comes into play on your side. You know, I honestly thought that was like an updated Oracle text, and like the text I was reading here was not up to date. Like, they found a cleaner way to name this anime dead. Yeah, it used to be called Enchant Dead Creature. It's very fitting that Judge has got a promo of a rules lawyer. Yeah. This is very funny. Okay, Nightingale Sarah with you want Glory. Pre-release promo in Hebrew. Where is... Okay, I've got to do the exclamation point thing. Too many cards with the word Glory in it. Where is this one? Can't read it. Wish I could. They used to do stuff. I don't know why it was Hebrew in this case, but I do remember they had alternate languages, and they used to date it a lot more. You know, they got the 18th of May 02. Way back in the day. 2002. That was a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That was about the time that I actually dropped Magic. Yeah, I believe Judgment was one of the last sets I played before I was like, you know what? No, I'm done with this game. But then I came back about 8 years later. How about worst promo cards? We could do that one day. Where there's a best show, there's always a worst show. There's one in Serbian, another in Arabic. What was the Arabic one? Raging Kavu was in Latin. Really? Who the hell could read this? I thought Latin is like a dead language. It's like a dead tongue. 3 mana. A 3/1/3/1 Festinatio. Animalia opungare et tap. Licit ordine pene tum venit. There's like probably a very small handful of people on the earth that can read this damn thing. And then talk to somebody else in the same language. Some people still speak Latin. Yeah, some people keeping up with the tradition. I'm sure they have their own Discord, so they don't forget it. It's probably the only way to keep the dead languages going, is you guys just start a community. Okay, I think I owned one of these. The Stone Tongue Basilisk. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, I used to own this one. I don't know how I got it. showing up to an Odyssey pre-release probably. Do you know what's weird? I don't think they promote Magic the Gathering in any of those like Middle Eastern countries. So I don't know why they're like they had the there. I don't know. There might have been a reason for this. I just imagine that they're trying to promote it in those countries, or maybe they tried at a time. 7 mana for a 4/5 Bass. I don't remember what this card does. Whenever Stone Tongue Basilisk deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature. Oh yeah, add into combat. So it's basically like a Death Touch. I always wondered, like, where's there might be some like strict gambling laws in India, because I always wondered, India is such a huge market. Like, there's Magic the Gathering in China, there's Magic the Gathering in South America, Europe. I don't know about Africa. In the continent of Africa, we have North America. So in all of Asia, or I think almost all of Asia, Japan, Korea, China. We have Magic, but like not much going. I don't think much going on in the Middle East, and certainly not in Africa, but especially India. It's a huge market. I don't think they play it. I don't think they, or at least they don't. We don't have any cards in that language, I should say. I do know they do play in India, because I actually looked for it. There's some people they hardcore organize their own stuff, but I'm sure they have to get it somewhere. They have to get the cards from outside. Pokemon TCG is also banned in Saudi Arabia. Oh, they don't like that, huh? Those evil Pokemon cards. Well, I don't know their reasoning. Has he said Fox Jace? We have now. Oh, which one though? Jace. Oh, I don't remember what that is. It's not called Fox Jace. Is it Jace? Oh no, I think it is Jace the Mind Sculptor. I can save you, Matthew Green. Oh my god, it's cute. Actually, which one's more cute? Which one? They're both. There's 2 Fox Jaces. This one and this one. I guess I sort of like the anime one more, but I like this one a lot too. It's partially realistic in a lot of cases. Yeah, I loved all the furry transformation of Magic the Gathering cards. I like they adapted the Magic Gathering characters into like different creatures. I thought it was really cool. Really good idea. Let's see, we've got Pedgeman, Super Waifu Treatment. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of waifu promo cards. Liliana the Veiled Planeswalker. Championship promos. This one, holy moly! Oh, you see it in the. You can see her reflection, the chain veil. These all go for a lot of money. I was like, I want to get the waifu Narsets, and then I found out it was like hundreds of dollars, and I'm like, okay, I'm out. I'll just look at it on the internet. I don't need to own these things, especially since I don't even use them very often. I don't use Narset very often. Where's the Narset? Parter of Veils also has a... that's not the one I was looking for. That's pretty cool, too. Oh, this one. I think this is just banger. Oh, sorry, that's the digital version. It's like, is this $8 now? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was cheap the entire time. Is this $8? Am I just an idiot? I think I'm just an idiot. Or maybe, did the price of this thing crash? Or maybe I was looking for a foil version. The waifu tax. The waifu tax is high. I'm willing to pay for it in some cases. Not willing to pay for it in other cases. Matthew Green says, yeah, Bloomberg was neat that anyone who went there got furried. All of them were furries? I mean, I don't remember. It crashed? Ooh, good. I gotta pick up some Narsets. I gotta pick up some Narsets. Well, the $8. I'll pay $8 for this I'll pay $8 for this waifu card. I will not pay hundreds of dollars for this thing. It was uncommon too. Karn was a tree. Was it Karn the Great Creator? Looks like something. It looks like that tree from Kirby that you have to fight. Looks just as miserable for the most part. See, they're not all furries. If you're not an animal going into Bloomburrow, you turn into an animal. It's what it is, huh? Nikachu, I've super chatted 64 times. When you said second was when I had 63 before it was insulting. Makes me feel like you have no memory of who's giving you money or not. Over how many? Oh, maybe it was over many years, Jess. I do have a somewhat memory. It's not the greatest. It also feels, I don't know about everyone else, but my time feels like it's really, really stretched. But thank you very much for the 64 super chats. Jess, I really appreciate it. I also appreciate that you're here every day, which is even more important. It's kind of cute. Look at that. Little dead fly thinks it's a little enduring. Got a lot of nature around it too. Probably a lot of squirrels living in Karn the Great Creator. Toilet Duck wants to get Qatar the Fearless. Pedgeman says the Narset War of the Spark promos is still at 350. I think it's the one you saw, the Surge foil. Maybe. Yeah, I think maybe I was looking up foil cards at the time, and I was like, no, I'm not going to get this. But I'll get the non-foil. That's well within my speed. So, okay, hold on. What is this? Is the URL convention promo. More anime cards. If there's one thing we need more in Magic the Gathering, it's anime cards. I think the style is very, very nice. It translates to Magic quite well. There's a lot of magical stuff in there. So 3 mana for a 3/3 human warrior ally. If a triggered ability of an ally you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Very good for... It's very good for allies, actually. All the allies have ETBs. I found it frustrating for that reason. Is this the tree from Legend of Zelda? The Great Deku tree? Tobias, I like Lightning Dragon. Lightning Dragon. Or Thunder Dragon for... Okay, hold on, which I believe it's this one. Was this the original? I think was this one of the first foils? I think this was the first foil. Because this was the promo for Urza Saga. 4 mana for a 4/4, flying an echo for a red. Lightning Dragon gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It was either like the first promo or one of the earliest promos. This is the first foil card. The first foil card released. Some people out there, they have test foils, which are very expensive. It's like the card with the art but no text on it. It's like a textless foil, and they are sick. And they go for big money. Bigger than big you could possibly think. Big money. Those are the first foils, in my opinion. They're like it's like negative time foil. Yeah, City of... Exactly. City of Traders foil is insane. Felicia, Ren and 6, Secret Lair promos. Love it that it looks hand-drawn and handwritten. Oh, this one? Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about this. Well, I mean, technically, they're all hand-drawn, you know? But, I mean, it's basically a textless all-art card. And they like, drew the instructions on it. 2 mana, 3 loyalty, +1, you can return a land from your graveyard to your hand. -1, you just snipe something for 1 damage. And then -7, you get an emblem to give all your instants and sorcery cards retrace. It's very very cool promo card. I have a super chat here from none other than Steve Cooper. Atraxa. You love... Yeah, maybe I didn't notice this in you, Steve Cooper. You've got a love for the Praetors. So this is Multiverse Legends number 33. Ugh, I don't see it. Is it one of these things? I have a feeling it's like one of these. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. It's like basically the same thing. And a dono for chat. Always wonder how people get test prints. They probably have to just know somebody who knows somebody. Want some test prints? I can sneak them out for you. Otherwise, they're just going to throw them in the garbage, you know? So 4 mana, 4/4, Phyrexian Angel, Horror, Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink. And at the beginning of your end step, you get to proliferate. One of the most hated mechanics of Commander players, at least. Okay, we give a super chat. We'll give it to Mercenary. Ryusei. The Falling Star. Steve Cruz. Yeah, I like the Praetors. I'm an Infect player. I'm probably a Proliferate player. Get to proliferate that Infect up. I think that is this the only promo? I think this is the only promo. 6 mana, 5/5 Dragon Spirit flying. When Ryusei, the Falling Star, is put into a graveyard from play, it deals 5 damage to each creature without flying. Basically, if I'm going down with all of you at the same time. We die together, Mr. Bond. We die together. Jess is like, we should all donate over $100 and make this guy a millionaire, as long as he promises to do the show once a millionaire. Oh, I'm definitely not going to stop the show once I become a millionaire. I do not look at $1 million like it's the be all end all. There are actually, you know, it's funny you say that. There are so many content creators, they'll look at their chat, like there's like 1,000 people, and it's like, if you all gave me like $100, then I'd be in that case, I guess I'm 100,000-aire. If you all gave me $100, I'd be rich. Or $1,000, I'd be a millionaire. Kalantar's Emrakul, the Ion's Torn, is the best pre-release promo. And for the longest time, it was like one of the only versions of Emrakul that you could get for a very long time. I was there. Oh, and it was hideous. Oh, this is the Magic Online version. Where's the pre-release? Oh, here it is. I hated it. I had actually multiples of these because I went to Rise of the Eldrazi pre-release, and I just thought it was hideous. But I mean, and I don't even remember what I sold them for. Maybe $20, maybe $15. 50 mana for the 15/15. Actually, I don't need to tell you. We all know. You all know what this card does. All right. It screws you over. That's what it does in every format. Nikachu might already have received 1 million in super chats. Has anyone added them all up? I can confirm with you, I have not received $1 million in super chats. Don't get the CRA any ideas. Gonna get investigated for no reason. Nikachu, we've heard you've received $1 million in super chats. We have not, however, received 40% of that in taxes. I mean, yeah, that's a good question. A millionaire in USD or CAD? I'll definitely get there faster in CAD than USD. Okay, next up, let's take... Tobia says, does super rare cards like the Dungeon Master from the D&D TV series count? Absolutely, it counts. 4 mana for... I don't even know what this is. 1d4 plus 1. That's just D&D talk. Makes no sense. Dungeon Master for a +1. Target opponent creates a 1/1 black skeleton creature token with when this creature dies, each opponent gains 2 life. Now for +1, roll a d20. Now if you roll a 1, skip your next turn. If you roll a 12 or higher, draw a card. Wow, that sucks. You actually could get screwed there. And then -6, you get an adventuring party. Your party is a 3/3 red fighter with first strike, a 1/1 white cleric with lifelink, and a 2/2 black rogue with hexproof, and a 1/1 blue wizard with flying. That's pretty sick. I have to roll dice. So what? When it enters the battlefield, do I roll? Do I roll for its loyalty or something? See you later, little dead fly. See you tomorrow, or see you next week. Lessian says, random unrelated question. Are we still having combo show this month? Did we have one already? I'll take a look at that. We are... Yes. No, it'll be the 1st of January. It will be on New Year's. I have one scheduled for New Year's. This is a Heroes of the Realm, Wizards of the Coast employee only card. Damn, those employees. How many? How many did they roll out? And I guess some people said, wow, this card is so fun. We could make a whole set out of this. And we already own the intellectual property. Lucky for Wizards of the Coast. I heard the movie bombed. Like, just no one cared. That's too bad. That's not helping us with our Magic the Gathering movie, that's for sure. Okay, adapt as fabricate. Sorry, I'm late to the show. What's fabricate? Is there a promo? Is there a secret lair drop? Well, there's a few. You didn't specify it, so I'm just gonna go with this one. This is cute. I love it. Freaking Tails. 3 mana sorcery. Search your library for an artifact card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Then shuffle. I mean, he's making a plane right now. You could also say, you know, search your library. Well, okay. I was about to say you could get a vehicle. Vehicles are artifacts. You could also put that in your hand. Go get yourself a plane. Tails is plane. Which didn't make any sense. He can fly. That's like a merfolk putting a swimsuit on. Like with the air tank and everything. That doesn't make any sense. Do Comic-Con cards count? Like Nerf War? Absolutely. This is... Okay, this is technically some sort of promo. Normally, silver border cards don't count, but this is it is a promo card. 5 mana, sorcery. Fire a Nerf, registered. Blaster until empty at target library from at least 2 meters away. For each card knocked off the library, put it into its owner's graveyard, and Nerf 4 deals half damage to that player. Wow. This is deadly in Commander. The stack is high. You could easily push off like most of the cards. Surefire Self says, Tails can fly, but Sonic can't. It's for his friends. Tails can just pick him up. Just pick him up. I mean, maybe it's too hard. Well, we can walk everywhere on 2 legs, but it gets tiring. It's true. It is true. Hence, we have a car. Bell. Oh, the Lotus Cobra. The Lotus Cobra used to be such a completely awesome card. It still is pretty good. It's aged very well. Year of the Snake? Oh, that's cool. It's Year of the Horse coming up. Where's the Year of the Snake? It's hard for me to tell which one's the Year of the Snake promo. Is this it? Oh, it's got... Okay, I see an Asian symbol at the bottom, so I'm assuming it's this. 2 mana, 2/1. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Now, its passage through the flowering expanse doesn't disturb so much as a single petal. That's right. So I guess we'll... So what are we guessing for the Year of the Horse? What do we think? What do we speculate it's going to be? What do we think the Year of the Horse is going to be? I can't... There's not many horses in this game. There's like almost none. Creature, horse. It's slim pickings. Oh, there was actually 50 cards. Did we ramp up our horses? It's going to be a crone horse. That'd be such a bad card. Build a pony. So many bad horses. Maybe Nightmare? Maybe Nightmare. That's like somewhat iconic, I guess. See, here we have Nightmare over here. Lightning Mare. Oh, maybe Shadowfax. It's possible. Who knows what they're going to do for the Year of the Horse? Could be anything. Workhorse. We got a super chat from Jess. Thank you so much for your super chat. I know why it feels like I haven't super chat much lately. In September, I lost 10% of my income and couldn't super chat anymore till I quit a habit. Congratulations on quitting the habit. And I always say, work on yourself before you start super chatting and working on me. So I absolutely approve that you slow down your super chats to work on yourself. Because you don't help yourself, you can't support the show until you got at least yourself on your own 2 feet. I'm proud of you, Jess. I'm very proud of you. Proud of... oh, Shadowfax is Lord of the Ring card. Ooh, probably not going to happen then. We did Nathalny Dragon. We did that one. Okay, let's give the super chat that Jess just donated to Magnum Opus Gold. Etherworks Marvel. It's a 4-mana legendary artifact. Whenever a permanent you control is put into a gray... Oh, no, sorry. We need the promo. It's not much for a promo. You like this? Who likes pre-release promos? I actually don't like this you know, I wouldn't mind the date, but I want it to be off the art, like put at the bottom here. I actually am not even a fan that they put the serialized number on the art. I don't like that either. They should have this, the serialized number could be like below the hollow foil or in place of the hollow foil or something to make it even more super rare. So yeah, so I am personally not a big fan of the pre-release promos just because they throw the art, they throw this date on the art. Stay off my art. Just keep it clean. Aetherworks Marvel, 4 mana. Whenever a permanent you control is put into a graveyard, you get an energy. Tap, pay 6 energy. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast a card from among them without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Other than that, I do like the pre-release promos. They got a good foiling process for them for the most part. I received it when I played the pre-release. That's right. So did I. Well, not this one though. And not so much anymore. Next, let's take Ragavan Secret Lair promo, are apparently the most expensive promo. Ragavan Nimble. I think I know what you're talking about. Well, there's only like, so they had like 4 tournaments with Ragavan, and I believe there was 32 being distributed in every single tournament. I think there was a top, or maybe it was 8. I think it was a top 32 promo. It was either that or top 8. I can't remember, but there's very few in existence. It's either there's like 32 or 128 or something like that. So very, very few Ragavans. So if you want to, I was so close to getting one of these. So close. I shouldn't complain. In one of the secret lairs, the first secret lair that they ever had, I was part of a beta booster draft, and I did get some money out of that. I got money cards, I should say. I've not sold those cards yet. I got some money cards. But damn, I could use a Ragavan. Who wouldn't want a Ragavan? Innkeeper's Talent. Innkeeper's Talent. The Secret Lair promo looks like some secret club member card, which is cool. Oh, this one? It looks like a clover in the middle. Innkeeper's Talent. It's a bit weird. It looks honestly like a board game piece or something. Something from a board game. What's the rarest promo I own? Maybe the one I showed. It was like a foil wasteland from a Player Rewards promo. That's probably the rarest promo I own. Probably. Kalanto has like no 6 cards. Yeah, you got a lot of cards. Who had almost no cards today? Matthew was like, I put my money on Nightmare due to the iconography. Maybe. Went back, and we did not do Nalathni Dragon. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought, okay. I was misinterpreting. I thought it was the other dragon. So which one? I guess this was the original one. Like it was some sort of, where the hell did this come from? Dragon Con? Oh, this is the card that you have to go to the con to go get, and they really peeved off a bunch of collectors. So we know how much they love the dragons. 4 mana 1/1 with flying and banding? Red, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. If the ability has been activated 4 or more times this turn, sacrifice this creature at the beginning of the next end step. Don't be getting too excited or crazy with that activating over there. Oh, it's the first promo. It's the first promo. You know what? I misinterpreted. I thought I read it was the first foil promo. No, this is just a foil, just a regular promo. You have one in your cube. What? It's not even expensive. Is this thing worthless? It says $4 here. I find that hard to believe. Redemption program. Mystery. Is it just because they reprinted Mystery Booster 2? So just collapsed the... I would think that the original should still maintain some value. Or I don't remember what happened. Maybe they satisfied everyone's demand for the Nalathni Dragon. I don't know what the history is to this card. Jess is like, you know what's crazy, people? Gold in 1920 was like 20 bucks an ounce or something. That would be 335 bucks in today's money. That's a terrible return. It's like 100 years ago, and all you did was like 15x it. But an ounce of gold inflated to 4,500 USD an ounce, and yo, LOL, we are doomed. He's a funny little guy. It's funny to play. Also very hard to block, I guess, because of the banding thing. Okay, we'll end on Toilet Ducks Luca. The traveling sound. Hubba. Oh, I see. It's just another. It was another Liliana, Liliana, but this one of the Dark Realms. It's a 4-mana, 3 loyalty Liliana. Search your library. Well, I gotta get the anime expression here. +1, search your library for a swamp card, reveal it, point to your hand, then shuffle. -3, target creature gets +X, or it can get -X until end of turn. That's pretty neat. Where X is the number of swamps you control. You can either go on offense or defense. And then -6, you get an emblem with swamps you control have tap and add quadruple black to your mana pool. They're all broken. The damn waifus. According to Scryfall, there's over 5,000 promos. A lot of promo cards out there. Tobias, okay, you know what? We'll give Tobias's Soul Advocate Eternal. I know I wrote it already, but look at the ability. Okay, 4 mana for a 4/4 Dragon Angel. This really looks like a weird mythical creature. It's got Legendary Partner. You can have 2 commanders if this is one of them. The other one is promoted to Legendary. Does it make anything a Legendary creature? You can have 2 commanders if this is one of them. The other one is promoted to Legendary? Flying Vigilance. Teamwork. Whenever you attack or block with both Soul Advocate Eternal and its partner, support 4 and investigate 4 times. I don't even know what that means. But I'm sure it's sweet. All right, that's it for today. My friends, my coffee crew, and if you want to be part of the show, got to be here 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. Thanks for everyone who supports the show. Anyone who, donates with super chats. You're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube. Of course, if you super chat. Also, if you just contribute, if you're here today telling me your favorite promo cards, oh my God, thank you so much. Benjamin Berkey, Christopher B, Steve Cooper. We got Nightingale, Seraph, Sagacious, Jess. Who else do we have here? We have Tobias Paz, Matthew Green, Benjamin Berkey, Callan Terez, and many more. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep brewing those coffees, and we're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.